Hey, welcome back to Diode Press. I'm Graham. So today's video is going to be a quick one about how to make a bench hook. So if you watched the first video in the printmaking series, I briefly discussed what they're for and how to use them. And so if you want to go ahead and make your own, I'm going to go through it this video. There's really only 3 pieces of wood and it's really quick. So for the base of the bench hook, I'm using an 8" by 12" piece of 1/4" thick plywood from the hobby shop. You can make this whatever size best fits your workspace. I do a lot of small prints, so this was a good size for me. I also picked up a few pieces of this 1/2" square wood dowels. The first step is to cut down the strips of wood to match the width of the bench hook. This will be the strip that sits along the edge of your desk on the bottom side of the bench hook. So line this up with the base panel and mark it off. Now for the back rail, you want to mark this piece to length, but you'll also need to have an opening in the middle. This allows you to rotate your woodblock or Linocut block around to any angle you want really easily. So since my base is 8 inches wide and I want a 1" gap in the middle, I mark out 2 3.5" long strips and then cut them down. I'm using a small miter box to make straight cuts, but it's not really critical for this project. Once it's all cut, I smooth it all out with some sandpaper. Now to put it all together, you'll need some wood glue and clamps, and either a nail gun or just a hammer and nails. For the long piece of 1/2" wood, I put a bead of glue down, and then clamp and nail it down. My staple gun doesn't have the power to go through all of this, so I give it a little bit of help with a hammer. Then I glue on the 2 shorter pieces to the other end of the bench hook. Make sure these are on the other side of the panel than the first strip you just nailed on. And that's it. You can paint it or stain it however you want. But now you have a place to safely hold your wood block or lino block while you carve away from yourself. And if you want to rotate the block to any angle, you just stick it in the opening here and rotate to whatever angle you want the block to be at. Alright, so that's pretty quick and easy to make. So make sure to click over here for the other videos in the woodcut series, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with new projects. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.